Hello, is there anybody out there? So today I'm gonna showcase a IRL duel I had with my homie. Um, he's playing Twilight Sworn. I'm playing 60 card GB, the best deck. Yeah, here we go. So I'm playing against my homie Tyler. Psycho Sardines, you might know him from TikTok or Instagram or wherever he posts everywhere. He loves doing it. I'm loving it. I think we got a good little team going. Uh, to his right is Nick. Nick is the mastermind along with Ryan, who puts on our monthlies. We actually play for Nick's cards. He's that generous. Unbelievable. But here we go. I got this joint on 1.75x speed for your pleasure. And we're starting off with Gold Sark and Rhoda. Gold Sark's gonna get what's that? Miracle Fusion, and my Rhoda's gonna get Prisma to get this baby live immediately. I have no idea what he's playing at the time. He's got 15 different decks, so I think I just start with Prisma, dump Ocean, set two. This is going so fast. I better lock the heck in. There he is. Just revealing. No cheating here. Yeah, dump Ocean to pass it over to Tyler. Um, this deck is so sick. Um, it's so much fun playing with like the powerful bombs with like Miracle Fusion and also being able to access the entire Gladiator Beast toolbox. Sure, the problem is normal summoning. Speaking of normal summon, look at that beautiful kitty cat in my hand. But yeah, the thing is you can't really play through Royal Oppression, um, but neither can the typical GB list. So you kind of have to take the cons with this deck. It's wicked freaking powerful if you play it right. Um, and I bet if a duelist who is more powerful than myself can pilot this deck the correct way, my gosh, it's GG's. This deck is insane. So I go Gyzaris. He just wants to read Prisma for a second. So we're going back. Um, I think he's asking if he can crow. Does he lose the name? But no, it doesn't. Um, yeah, unfortunately, sorry, Ty. But Gyzaris is coming out. It's inevitable, and he pops his Raikou. Hits for 24. A little afraid of Gores. I do hate Gores. Even though you can just pop him with Mamillo, it kind of sucks because you got to waste your Mamillo, and it's almost inevitable that he will die the next turn if you don't have protection for it. So here you go, tagging out. Probably going to get like a Laquari, and I don't even know at this point. Maybe a Red Tiari just to keep him off the name. I don't know what he's playing. Oh, going to quest. Oh, Bestiari's in the graveyard. Of course we go. Oh, he tried to crow my Bestiari, right? So I just chain call the Hanan and pull him out. I didn't do that because he I didn't pre-play or anything because I saw the DD Crow before. It was just kind of lucky that I had Call the Haunted down. If I didn't, I typically play like I didn't see the card that they showed just to keep the integrity of the game high. Um, so if I didn't have Call the Haunted, I probably would still wouldn't have gotten. I still would have gotten Equest to add Bestiary to my hand, but right now he's on the field, and I don't think I tag out into Gazaris because I feel like the pressure of Laquari and Bestiary on the field right now is pretty strong. So I stick with that. Let me draw a turn. And I get Miracle Fusion now, so it's live. It's live, but I think I go Stratos right now just to thin the deck a little bit because I don't want to waste the bombs in my hand. I got two bombs, so I just got to get some pressure in the with the life points right now. So that might be a Necro Gardener right now. So see what he's probably gonna negate the Gazar's attack. I'm over here panicking, like, what the fuck? Can I win? Can I win this turn? I don't think I had a line, or if I did, it was not optimal. It's better right now just to play a little slower. Um, yeah. So we tag out with a quarry. Let's see what we get. Red Tiari. Boom. I think next time I make a video, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. I feel like this is a little too fast for me and my smooth brain to comprehend. Um, yeah, so I got Retiari to banish his. I think I banished the Crow to keep him off a light in the dark. I don't care too much about JD at this point. He only had a Raikou engrave. He had Raikou, Necro Garden, and Crow. Yeah, here we go. He probably had Sorkin in. Yeah, so he picks up his cards and we go next. Um, if I can skip to the. I can't skip while I'm recording. I'm still new to this, guys. Sorry, give me a break. But that first game against Twilight Sworn, the deck that just won the RBET Chicago, GB Heroes just mollywopped it. So looks like I'm siding in some like destruction stuff. I mean negates to stop destruction, things like that. Mind Crush for like the honest play. I love that play. It's so strong. If they attack with like a Lumina or something stupid into an empty back row field, like you just or excuse me, that's not true. But you know, if they read not a battle trap and they attack into it, you can just mind crush the honest out of their hand, and then the monster they attacked with dies. It's so strong. I've gotten so many people with that on against like Blackwing players and things like that when they're just trying to get like a Dark in the Grave or some jank. It's just so powerful. I highly recommend Mind Crush. It's very powerful against the quick draw deck that's kind of rolling around right now. The quick draw Machine of Heroes. Excuse me. Because quick draw activates in hand. So technically they have to reveal it before they discard, and if they when the reveal starts a chain, you can hit Mind Crush Chain Link 2 and just clip it right out. And that deck also has Machina Gear Frame adding a Fortress, Stratos adding the heroes. It's a strong ass deck. And when Drill Warrior comes around, he can add things to hand. Mind Crush is strong. It's strong against a lot of decks. You got to know when to play it. But yeah, that's enough about my Mind Crush rant. I think it's underused for sure. Um, and you know, the better you are at this game, the more you should know what the opponent's hand holds. You know what I mean? So keep that into consideration. If you think you're a strong player, maybe even my main deck Mind Crush, give it a shot. Make it your 41st. I wish I could make it my 61st, but I can't. But here we go. He starts off, was he Foolish Burial or something like that? Oh, Charge the Black Brigade for Wolf. Boom, or he recharged. I can't see. This angle sucks. But here we go. I draw for turn. My hand isn't that particularly good. I'm reading that that's a set Araiko. So I'm probably just going to set couple and pass. That's probably... Oh, no, I go book. Yeah, okay. This is the aggressive play. That's me trying to tell him my attack, but he didn't catch it. I'm just waiting. I'm like, what are you thinking about, bud? But here we go. Wolf goes to grave. I tag out, and I think I might get something I don't care that goes to graveyard because I'm reading that's a Raiko. So I might get Bestiari here. Oh, no, I get Laquari. Look at me. Just don't know what I'm doing. But I think Laquari is a fine play. It's a beater. And anything he really summons, I have the Chariot at the back. What is that? Oh, that looks like Heavy Storm. So I think I might Compulsive Set. Yeah. Yeah, set him back one turn on the summon. No big deal. No big deal at all. So I still have my 2100 beater right there, chilling. Shuffling my big deck. Boom, get this baby ready to go for next turn. But yeah, but I use the compulse. I guess it's not really a. It's technically a -1 for the compulse. But I set him back a turn, so that's okay with me. So I summon 2. I'm expecting that to be a Raikou, and it is not. It's a Necrogardener. So I can tag out with one of my guys. I think I might try to get that War Chariot back online. And I believe I thought to myself, I misplayed here because I opened myself up to brain control, which I think was pretty silly on my part. But hey, you live and learn. So I set that thing. He knows it's there for the entire game. But yeah, I'm worried about brain control because my hand's kind of mid. 2 monsters, never good. If it was like a Darius and a Book of Moon, I'd feel really, really good about it. But, you know, let's see what he does. He's thinking pretty hard. Kyler's a good player. He only started a few months ago, but he has picked it up so quickly. He started a channel on TikTok. I mentioned it earlier. Called Psycho Sardines, all one word, and he's loving it. He makes the shorts, he makes the little reels for you guys, and he's popping off. Every time we have a little tournament, little thingy like this, he's recording it. You can actually see the little wire next to his shoulder going up. He's got a video camera, whatever it is, up there, and yeah, we both love this stuff. It's so much fun. But yeah, he just wants reincarnation for something. I don't know what it could have been, but I'm not sure if you use them at reincarnation here. You probably wait till later in the game to get something going. So he goes card trooper. Yeah, you probably should have card troopered and then reincarnationed, just in case there was a better target engraved. But I wish I could have seen what he grabbed. I forget. It could have been the Raikou. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. So I got bottomless, not bad draw. And I think I just go to battle phase and attack. He lets it go. So he draws a card. I tag out. Praying it's not oppression. Yep, word. Um, yeah. So I War Chariot there. So what would I do here? Depending on the game state and what's in the graveyard in my hand, do I go Bestiari and just gamble? I think I might just gamba. Yeah, screw it. YOLO. It's Mirror of Oaths! His ace card! But that's okay. I don't mind GB in the graveyard. He just went +1 on that, but it's okay. I'm feeling pretty good. The resiliency of this deck is second to none. Kappa. But a little bit of copium too. But yeah. So here we go. Tao's got a full grip of cards. I have one measly Secutora, and this Darius is just holding the line for me. He summons Lila, and I think I bottomless this joint because I am cooked otherwise. Yeah. Boom. That card has gone up in price a bit, the bottomless trap hole. I got it a long, long time ago. I'm very surprised at the price. It's almost unfathomable that you can pay that much for a piece of cardboard. But pretty decent draw here. I don't have Miracle right now, but I also don't need to extend into anything right now. And with Bestiary in Graveyard, summoning the Prisma and not being able to contact is not great into Agors, especially that I just attacked with Darius. If it was any other GB, I wouldn't care attacking with multiple monsters because I could have just Darius the Bestiary back. But yeah, here we go. I think I add back the Bestiary just so I can have a big monster on board, knowing my hand is a little weak. And now this also puts Bestiary back in deck, so my Prisma is live for a contact, and I have the War Chariot to boot right behind it. So I'm feeling pretty good about this position. Sometimes it's good to go into a Gyzaris like not having to pop anything. Um, just the big body is good. If your opponent has a Caius, 2400 Caius, sometimes you can't out it. And this is the same thing, but this is a little more dangerous. So he goes into Illumina. He knows I have War Chariot. I don't know if he makes his play, but he does. He discards for cost, and I'm like, bruh, do I care? Oh, I'm actually looking at how many names he has, and I think I let it go through because if he had JD, I'm cooked. All right, so in this case, I think I let it go, and I'm not too afraid of an honest right now. I have the War Chariot at the back. So he goes for a plague play. And now thinking about this, I thought I was in a really rough spot. And I should have known that I should have been able to see a couple moves in the future here. With the Plague in Graveyard, I definitely should have Luminated, but I was way more afraid of a JD than a Lumina. I mean, than a Synchro coming. He tries to make Armory Arm, but I tell him that it's a level 5. I'm like, just go back, please. And I think he ends up making a level 6 instead. Yes. And this is where Tyler learns that Goyo is so good against Gyzaris. He didn't know, but I had to explain to him that anytime Gyzaris is special summoned, he pops 2. He can miss timing, of course, with like a Call of Honor, but with Goyo, comes out in Chainlink 1. If he's destroyed, he's special summon Chainlink 1. So Gyzaris' special summon pop 2 effect is live. So I'm looking at myself like I'm fucking dead right now. Boom. And I ask, do you want it, sir? And he says, thinks about it, I think. Yep. And he takes it. I'm like, just do it. You gotta learn this. I don't wanna like, cheese a win out of my buddies, And I kind of a little pretend I have Gores for a second, but I don't. And that's not a great draw, but I probably just try to get something going. Might get Stratos here. Boom. And I think long and hard about the attack Like, damn. Lumina is pretty good, but Geysaris is really strong. So I think and think and think, and then I don't even know who I attack here. Either one, I'm probably in a bad spot. Looking at his graveyard, how many names? I think he might have had 3 there, and Lumina would have been 4th. I think his inevitability is getting there, so I couldn't waste it. I couldn't risk. Excuse me. I couldn't risk attacking Lumina and giving him 4, even though if he actually thinking about it, I don't think he milled last turn for at the end of the turn, but maybe he did. He, I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, he's like, okay. Attack effect. There he is. Boom, goes right back to the Garoth, like nothing even happened. Lumina's so good. So I don't remember the sequence actually. So he attacks the Goyo and does he want it? I'm like, please take it, please. I need a monster to attack, please. But he don't want it, which is fair. He doesn't run any heroes in his deck either, so. And then I think he attacks me 2 times. Let's see if your boy can come out of this alive. It's not looking great. Ooh, shiny. Okay. What are we thinking about here, boy? Yep. Took the life points. Now he mills for end phase. 2. Mirror Force. I think it was Mirror Force and a Dust Shoe. That feels so good. Alright. So I got a Hoplomys. It's not great. I'm thinking about scooping, I think. But never give up. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. Never know if they misplay. And I think, what is that? Allure. Just more cards. Let's see what he does here. So, looking at his GY, probably looking at how many Light Sworns he's got. And thinks long and hard about this, knowing I don't run any flip effect monsters in this type of deck. But he definitely misplayed. He probably should attack with Goyo first. But I get it. I would have had to top deck the Hoplomys. Well, actually, he doesn't know that, but I don't know if he wants the Hoplomys because I can attack into it, but he's like, I would like a 2100 booty, so he takes it, which is fine. I'm probably dead anyway, and I know it. Yeah. So I think he's gonna mill for end phase, and we move on. Big thonks. Sometimes I get a little impatient when I play, but I want to be a little better at being chill. Because I feel like I play pretty quickly, and when someone else plays like pretty slow, I'm like, come on, buddy, come on, come on. But maybe it's just because I have more experience than the opponent, which I'm that's okay. I should just be better. Now, god dang, I drew the Book of Moon, and I wish to God I had a real good GB in hand, but I don't. So what do we do? We just probably just dump Ocean and pray I don't die. That's probably it. It's not that great, but what can you do? And I think I might just set Book of Moon behind. I think I die anyway, but looking at that joint. The inevitability with the Twilight deck is crazy. Like, you can modulate the graveyard. Is that the right word? Well, he had a dead dark arm there. I was about to say you can you can really change, modify, manipulate. You can really manipulate the graveyard for Dad, for JD, or even like the Christier Sworns decks. You can just those Light Sworn decks are so awesome. But yeah, I think I just pick up my cards here. I'm like, yeah, buddy, you got me. And I don't know if I even sided again. Yeah, I think I just go right to game 3. I sided what I needed to side in. I took out some cards that aren't really that good. Probably took out like a Dust Shoot or something like that too. But I don't know. I don't really love Dust Shoot. It's so P, but like drawing, like you've seen this deck, right? Like you usually like extend all your cards if you can, and then if you're in a tight spot, you want your top decks to be good or like a live monster. But if you top deck like a trap Dust Shoot late game, it's like, oh man, this sucks. But Dust Shoot does win games, so you gotta play it. It's just how it goes. And I'm looking at this hand, I'm like, shoot, this is dope. So I got a few, too many monsters, but that's okay. They do what I want them to do. And I got Bestiary too, which is pretty cool. So early in the game, I'm gonna dump Red Tiari in Ocean, get the waters out. I can always get Red Tiari back for a +1 later. With a little Quarry in hand, I got Bestiary in hand. I'm feeling pretty chill. But both Sand Knights kind of stink. So I try to get one back in deck so my Rescue Cat is live later. So Tyler, here we go. Tyler's about to draw off a turn. And let's see what he does. Probably Heavy Storm. I always get Heavy Storm turn 1. Sometimes I'll set 5 cards without a Starlight Road or Solemn just to... If you got it, you got it, you know? Sometimes you gotta play like that. It might be dumb, but here we go. I set 2. Boom. Gyzaris. What's up, homie? Pow, pow. And I think about this. It's post side. Starlight Road is real. So, but I'm like, nah, boom. I feel like I kind of cheesed him there by going 1, then 1, but it wasn't Starlight Road, so it doesn't really matter. I don't like doing that. I usually use 2 fingers, but I caught that to myself moments after I did it that day. I'll never do that again. Sorry. Boom. So I got 3 monsters. Go a little wide here. I have Waboku. She's set 3 ladies in white. So I wish Waboku was like a super rare back in the day and like Metal Raiders or something like that. That would have been so rad. Like that card super rare would be so beautiful. Oh God. But okay, I digress. So I'm going wide here, threatening Heraclinos for next turn. And he has a decision to make. He knows I don't have Bestiary because I just put him back in deck, so he's okay with that. And he thinks about this attack. And he reads and he knows that if Darius goes away to the graveyard or wherever, back to deck, Retiari follows. So he's thinking about that. And I'm thinking he's probably going to attack Darius. But he attacks Retiari. And that was honestly 200 IQ. And I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? So I let him do it. Because if he ended up attacking Darius, well, I just Wabaku, right? And that's good for me. That's a plus for me in a way, right? I can just get some effects off. But instead he attacks Retiari, which is like sneaky smart. I respect the shit out of that. So I got a dead Gores here. Whenever I draw Gores 2, I always think, what if this is Hedgeguard? Because I always like change those cards out, interchange them. And I always usually like Gores better. So here we go. Absolute Zero comes down. I attack with him because I don't really care about Honest. Yep. Just get him out the way. I'll take the damage. And then I just poke 3 times. Big donk. And that leaves my chainable Wabaku open. And if he clears my board, I got Gores ready to come down. Rain down the thunder. But yeah, here we go. So here's my whole tag out process. I go Retiari to... Once you get 3 GBs or even 2 GBs in circulation and the opponent is like kind of on the back foot, like it's so hard for them to come back and really win the game, especially if you have back row. In this case, I don't have back row, but that's okay. Like just having the monsters available is like so cracked. You know, all these crazy effects. Boom. And I go 4 wide. I got Wabaku. Like, JD is not live for him, so I'm not too worried about it. And if, like I said, if he clears my shit, I got Gores. And he's like, yeah, bud. There it is. GG's. See you in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.